What's up guys, Coach MANdler here, Team Swole Patrol. Today, we're gonna talk about how to build some bigger calves, even if your genetics absolutely blow, all right? This is actually a follow-up to last week's Ask MANdler question from a dude wanting to know what he could do to build bigger lower pecs and bigger calves. Those are his problem areas, so he wants to address those, bring them up if you will. And I answered the upper body portion of it, the man titty, bigger lower pecs portion of it. And today we're going to talk about what he can do to build bigger calves, all right? Me personally, I'll be straight up honest with you, I've never had too much problems building bigger calves. So much so that when I do focus on them, they get bigger and look disproportionate. So I look like a goon with monster calves and quads and hamstrings that just don't match up, all right? But that's not a problem that a lot of you out there are having. So today we're gonna talk about what you can do to build bigger calves, okay? Now for me, I focus these days on building more strength, explosiveness, and performance than I do for straight up bodybuilding type, plain old hypertrophy and aesthetics. It just doesn't, give me too much performance gains. And it's not a big bang for my buck by focusing about 10 to 15 minutes of my training on calves. But when I first started training and was doing more straight up old school bodybuilding, hypertrophy, aesthetics based training, what I always found the most amount of success with is doing calf building exercises that had me standing up. So I always threw in some seated calf raises and doing calf raises on a leg press machine, but they never held their weight compared to me doing them on like a squat machine, a Smith machine, or just a regular little barbell while in like a power rack, if you will. So here is a quick and easy routine that you can do. I shouldn't say easy, it's gonna burn you up a little bit, but ultimately try this routine out, vary the rep ranges, the weights that you do these at the tail end of your lower body workouts, and I can guarantee you're gonna start seeing a bigger shift in the shape and the size of your gastrocnemius and your soleus in regards to how quickly you're building them. So just do these, do them at the tail end, constantly vary the volume, the angles with which you're doing them, and I can guarantee you're gonna start seeing more growth and shape quick, fast, and in a hurry. All right, before I get into the sample routine that I've got lined up for you, let me give you my top 5 rules for building bigger calves. Number 1, stick with standing calf raise exercises. 2, make sure you're going high volume. 3, vary the angles in the exercise that you're gonna be doing. 4, control the eccentric portion of the lift. And 5, go with high intensity and low rest periods. So what we got here, real simple example of all of that combined. I'm in a typical squat / calf raise machine, which is a standing based exercise, and I'm going high rep and I'm varying the angles with which I'm doing those reps. I'm getting a good stretch of the bottom, not just bouncing and losing control, focusing on a little bit of that eccentric as well, because let's face it, that's what's going to help with your hypertrophy more than the concentric portion of the lift. And like I said, I'm going really high volume here. This set alone, I want to say, is 40 total reps. And when you combine that with the fact that I'm doing 2 more rounds of it with only 1 minute rest in between, it's a lot of tension that you're focusing in on, and that time under tension is eventually going to equal more growth. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that video and want more like it, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the free and kick-ass content I'll be hooking you up with on a daily basis here. And if you have a question for yours truly, leave that Ask MANdler question in the comment section below and I'll get to it as soon as possible. And while you're at it, if you're looking to build your own program and get faster gains in an explosive, powerful, and ripped muscle mass that allows you to look good while being able to kick ass, then do yourself a favor and pick up your free copy of the Muscle Building Blueprint by simply clicking on that button right there. Appreciate your time, guys. Have a good one. MANdler out.